Okay, we are going to continue to work on equivalent fractions, but this time we are missing a number. So we are going to be focusing on how the change occurs from the numerator to the numerator and the denominator to the denominator. Yesterday or at some previous time, we may have worked from cross multiplication from the top to the bottom, the top to the bottom. This time we're just looking and comparing the tops to each other and the bottoms to each other, or the numerators to each other and the denominators to each other. So just like this shows, it wants to know, how do I turn 2 into 6? And you can use your multiplication chart to figure that out. Just follow the column down to find out 2 times what gives me 6. If you need help with that, please see me. But we're going to do 2 times 3. In order to keep them the same, what we do to the top, we do to the bottom. Now, if we want to be magical, we can cross multiply to check. 5 times 6 equals 30. 2 times 15 equals 30. So our answer is correct. Let's try number 2. Remember, our goal is to be able to do this by ourselves, but right now we're going to do a couple with practice. So 3 times what gives me 6? Well, 3 times 2 gives me 6. What I do to the top, I do to the bottom. 1 times 2 is 2. We can utilize our cross multiplication to verify that we are correct. 3 times 2 equals 6. Oops, that's not 6. 3 times 2 equals 6. 1 times 6 equals 6. So that's the answer to that. We can make sure that we are correct. We're going to do the same thing to number 3. You guys push pause, use your multiplication charts if you need to, and then come back and check your answer. Well, I found that 4 times 5 equals 20. What I do to the top, I do to the bottom. 7 times 5 is 35. You may need your calculators to verify this. 4 times 35. Using my calculator, 4 times 35 is 140. And 7 times 20 is also 140. So my answer is correct. Did you get it right? If not, let's try one more. Push pause and then come back to see if your answers are correct. All right, utilizing my multiplication chart, I knew that 5 times 6 created 30. What I did to the top, I did to the bottom. I'm going to use cross multiplication, which means I'm going across the equal sign. 8 times 30 is 240. Oops, I forgot to do the 8 times 6. So that's 48. Using my calculator, 5 times 48. I better get my calculator out because I am not that fast. I'm going to verify my answer. 5 times 48 equals 240. So my answer is correct. You are expected to finish the rest of these for homework this evening. So that is your answer to those problems.